Have you ever noticed how your eyesight and memory seem to decline together? One day you misplace your keys, the next day the words on your phone screen blur, and slowly both your vision and mental clarity start to fade. This is not just coincidence. Research shows that over 60% of adults above 60 experience both memory lapses and vision challenges at the same time, a phenomenon often called dual decline. The most surprising part is that it happens earlier and more quietly than many realize. But the root cause isn't necessarily the eyes or brain themselves, it's the communication between them. Tiny neural pathways, delicate blood vessels, and cellular structures like mitochondria and axons allow the eyes and brain to exchange signals. When these pathways become blocked, inflamed, or nutrient deprived, the entire system slows down. Why circulation matters. When circulation in the pathways connecting your brain and eyes starts to falter, the effects are subtle at first, but grow more noticeable over time. You might find yourself squinting at small print, struggling to remember a familiar name, or misplacing everyday items. These are not isolated issues. They are signs that the neurons responsible for sending and receiving critical signals are not receiving the oxygen and nutrients they need to function optimally. The good news is that restoring these connections doesn't require expensive medications, high tech equipment, or endless doctor visits. Simple dietary and lifestyle adjustments can make a profound difference. Proper blood flow is crucial because it delivers oxygen, glucose, and other essential nutrients to neurons and retinal cells. When these building blocks are plentiful, visual processing improves, memory retrieval becomes smoother, and mental clarity strengthens, helping you feel alert, present, and fully engaged in everyday life. Healthy circulation doesn't just benefit your eyes and brain, it impacts every aspect of your daily functioning. When blood vessels stiffen with age, neurons struggle to communicate, leading to slower reaction times and occasional memory lapses. Over time, this can affect confidence in everyday activities, from driving safely to engaging in conversations without hesitation. By supporting vascular health, you help your neurons fire efficiently, ensuring signals between the eyes and brain remain sharp and accurate. Nutrient rich foods, hydration, and gentle physical activity work together to improve blood flow naturally. Even small changes, like incorporating specific vegetables that support vascular health, can create ripple effects throughout your body, restoring energy, focus, and the ability to engage fully in the tasks you enjoy most. Circulation is the silent engine behind clear vision, mental sharpness, and overall well being, and maintaining it should be a central focus of daily health practices. Beetroot, nature's oxygen booster. Beetroot is a remarkable vegetable that is often underestimated in its ability to support both brain and eye health. Rich in natural nitrates, beetroot works by widening blood vessels through a process called vasodilation, increasing oxygen delivery to critical areas like the retina and prefrontal cortex. Oxygen is essential for neurons, which can survive only a few minutes without it before function begins to decline. For seniors, insufficient oxygen can slow visual processing, reduce reaction time, and compromise memory. Studies have demonstrated that consuming beetroot juice before exercise or cognitive tasks can improve connectivity in motor and memory-related brain regions. Enhanced blood flow to the occipital lobe, the part of the brain responsible for visual processing, means sharper sight, improved focus, and faster cognitive responses. Even modest amounts, such as half a cup of steamed or roasted beetroot a few times a week, can have noticeable effects on energy, clarity, and mental performance, providing a natural boost for everyday activities. Beetroot also provides a subtle but powerful benefit at the cellular level. It helps stimulate the mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside every cell, improving endurance and reducing fatigue. For older adults, this can translate into steadier energy throughout the day, sharper mental acuity, and more confidence in daily tasks. Its nitrate content supports flexibility in the vascular system, which naturally diminishes with age, contributing to memory lapses and blurred vision. Beyond cognitive benefits, beetroot also provides antioxidants that reduce oxidative stress, further protecting neurons and retinal cells. Regularly including beetroot in your diet helps maintain circulation, keeping vital tissues nourished and responsive. Over time, these effects create meaningful improvements in visual clarity, focus, and overall cognitive function, allowing seniors to engage more fully in reading, cooking, walking, and other everyday activities. Real-life benefits of beetroot. The impact of beetroot extends beyond clinical research and into everyday life. Many older adults report that including beetroot in meals or smoothies helps them feel more alert, reduces episodes of visual blurriness, and improves reaction times. It's not a temporary boost or placebo effect. These changes are rooted in improved oxygen delivery and enhanced circulation. One of the most significant benefits is how it fuels mitochondria, giving cells the energy required to support both the brain and retina. This cellular energy boost reduces fatigue and improves alertness, which can make simple tasks like reading, cooking, or navigating the home environment easier and safer. The vascular flexibility supported by beetroot's nitrates is also crucial for preventing age-related declines. Stiff arteries can limit oxygen flow to neurons, contributing to both cognitive and visual impairment. By widening blood vessels and improving circulation, beetroot helps maintain neuronal efficiency and retinal health. Over weeks of consistent consumption, individuals often notice subtle but meaningful changes, such as steadier vision, quicker mental responses, and improved memory recall. These benefits show how dietary interventions can complement lifestyle habits to support long-term brain and eye health. Adding beetroot to your meals is a simple, accessible way to reinforce the communication pathways between the eyes and brain, allowing you to navigate daily life with greater confidence and clarity. Carrots, more than eye food. Carrots are widely celebrated for vision support, but their benefits extend far beyond the familiar good for your eyes adage. They are one of the richest sources of beta-carotene, which the body converts into vitamin A nutrient essential for producing rhodopsin, the light-sensitive protein in the retina. Rhodopsin is critical for seeing in low light conditions and maintaining the overall health of retinal cells. But carrots do more than support eyesight. The brain relies on clear, accurate visual signals for processing information, forming memories, and making decisions. When the eyes function optimally, the brain receives high-quality input, improving cognitive performance. Research shows that higher beta-carotene intake in older adults is associated with reduced cognitive decline, particularly in visual memory and processing speed. In addition to beta-carotene, carrots are rich in lutein, a carotenoid that accumulates in the macula, helping filter harmful blue light and reduce oxidative stress. This dual effect protects the eyes while supporting sharper neural processing, making carrots a vital component of brain-eye health. Beyond vitamin A and lutein, carrots contain a compound called falcarinol, which provides anti-inflammatory and neuroprotective effects. Chronic inflammation is a major contributor to age-related declines in both cognitive and visual function. By including carrots in your diet, you supply your body with nutrients that support healthy retinal tissue, preserve neural connections, and reduce oxidative stress. Studies indicate that individuals who consume carotenoid-rich diets tend to have stronger visual attention, faster recognition, and more reliable memory performance. Cooking carrots lightly, steaming them, or combining them with healthy fats like olive oil enhances nutrient absorption, making their benefits more bioavailable. Whether eaten raw, roasted, or blended into soups and smoothies, carrots offer a practical, delicious way to maintain both retinal health and cognitive function, supporting sharper vision and more efficient brain processing as you age. The neuroprotective power of carrots. Carrots provide more than just basic nutrition. They act as a neuroprotective ally for the aging brain. The falcarinol content helps reduce inflammation in neural tissue, which is a common driver of memory loss and retinal degeneration in older adults. By addressing inflammation naturally, carrots help preserve the function of neurons and retinal cells, supporting better signal transmission between the eyes and brain. Research also shows that diets high in beta-carotene and other carotenoids correlate with stronger visual attention, quicker recognition, and improved memory recall. These effects are particularly important for older adults, who often experience slowed cognitive processing due to reduced visual input quality. Practical strategies can further enhance the benefits of carrots. Lightly steaming or sautéing carrots with a healthy fat improves absorption of beta-carotene and lutein, maximizing their effectiveness. Adding them to soups, salads, or smoothies provides a versatile way to support daily brain and eye health. Regular inclusion of carrots ensures that retinal cells receive the nutrients necessary for maintaining rhodopsin production, visual acuity, and overall eye resilience. Meanwhile, the brain benefits from improved visual signal input, enhancing memory, attention, and processing speed. Over time, this combination of neuroprotection and vision support reinforces the pathways connecting the eyes and brain, helping seniors maintain independence, confidence, and mental sharpness in everyday life. Practical tips for beetroot and carrot integration. Including beetroot and carrots in your diet doesn't need to be complicated. A simple starting point is to add half a cup of roasted or steamed beetroot a few times a week, paired with meals rich in healthy fats to enhance nutrient absorption. Carrots can be eaten raw, lightly cooked, or blended into smoothies, soups, or salads. Light cooking increases bioavailability of beta-carotene and lutein while maintaining their antioxidant properties. Combining these vegetables provides both circulation support and neuroprotection, targeting oxygen delivery, retinal health, and neural signaling. Even modest additions can yield noticeable improvements in vision clarity, focus, and cognitive performance over time. Another effective approach is rotating these vegetables across different meals. For example, start the day with carrot and beetroot in a smoothie, enjoy roasted beetroot at lunch, and finish with steamed carrots alongside dinner. Small, consistent servings throughout the week maintain nutrient supply and support steady improvements in circulation, retinal function, and neural efficiency. Engaging in the preparation process, chopping, steaming, or roasting, also provides sensory stimulation that activates the brain, creating a reinforcing cycle of nourishment and mental engagement. These simple, accessible practices allow older adults to integrate powerful, evidence-based foods into daily routines with minimal disruption while supporting long-term cognitive and visual health. Sweet potatoes, stability, and energy. While carrots sharpen the signal, sweet potatoes provide stability and steady fuel for both the brain and eyes. Unlike refined carbohydrates, which spike blood sugar and leave energy levels fluctuating, sweet potatoes release glucose gradually, offering long-lasting nourishment to the nervous system. This slow-release energy is essential because the brain, though only 2% of body weight, consumes over 20% of the body's glucose at any given time. Without a consistent supply, mental clarity can decline, focus diminishes, and the eyes struggle to process visual information. Sweet potatoes also contain vitamin B6, crucial for producing neurotransmitters such as serotonin, dopamine, and GABA, which influence mood, memory, and visual function. In addition, antioxidants like anthocyanins protect retinal cells and neurons from oxidative stress. Including sweet potatoes regularly in your diet helps maintain stable energy, support neurotransmitter balance, and protect brain-eye pathways, all of which contribute to sharper focus and less fatigue throughout the day. Sweet potatoes in action. The real impact of sweet potatoes becomes apparent when you observe daily improvements in energy and mental clarity. Many older adults report fewer mid-afternoon energy crashes, steadier attention, and reduced eye strain after including sweet potatoes in their meals. The high fiber content slows digestion and smooths blood sugar levels, providing consistent fuel for the brain. Manganese, another nutrient found in sweet potatoes, supports energy metabolism and neural efficiency, helping the nervous system respond quickly and maintain coordination. Preparation is versatile. Sweet potatoes can be baked, roasted, steamed, or mashed, paired with healthy fats or proteins for sustained energy. Purple and orange varieties are especially beneficial due to higher antioxidant levels. Regular intake stabilizes glucose, reduces oxidative stress, and enhances visual processing. These benefits make daily tasks feel easier, from reading and cooking to following conversations, as the brain and eyes work more efficiently together. Combining the root powerhouses, beetroot, carrots, and sweet potatoes each play distinct but complementary roles in supporting brain and eye health. Beetroot increases oxygen delivery to neurons and retinal cells, enhancing circulation and cellular energy. Carrots strengthen retinal function and improve visual signal processing, protecting the eyes from oxidative stress. Sweet potatoes provide long-lasting energy and support neurotransmitter production, stabilizing glucose and keeping the brain alert. Integrating these roots into daily meals is simple and practical. For example, mashed sweet potato can be enjoyed for breakfast, shredded carrots and beetroot in salads or smoothies for lunch, and roasted root vegetables for dinner. Even just 2 to 3 servings a week of each root can support the neural pathways connecting the eyes and brain. Over time, these natural interventions can improve focus, reduce mental fatigue, and enhance both visual clarity and cognitive performance, demonstrating that small, consistent dietary changes can have significant long-term benefits. Practical tips for everyday life. Adding these roots to your diet doesn't have to be complicated. Half a baked sweet potato with cinnamon and yogurt provides stable energy, fiber, and neurotransmitter support for breakfast. At lunch, a salad or smoothie with shredded carrots and beet slices adds antioxidants, beta-carotene, and nitrates that improve circulation. Dinner could feature roasted beetroot, carrot, and sweet potato with olive oil and herbs alongside your preferred protein. The goal is consistency rather than perfection. Even occasional servings strengthen neural pathways and support visual clarity. Engaging with food intentionally, chopping, stirring, smelling, and tasting, stimulates additional sensory input, enhancing brain engagement beyond mere nutrients. Preparing meals in this mindful way also fosters a sense of connection and awareness. These habits improve energy, focus, and alertness while building a sustainable routine that supports long-term cognitive and visual health, all through accessible, everyday foods. The science behind consistency. The benefits of beetroot, carrot, and sweet potato are magnified when consumed consistently over time. Neural pathways are remarkably adaptable, and regular nourishment with oxygen-rich, antioxidant-packed, and energy-stabilizing foods helps strengthen connections between the eyes and brain. Beetroot improves circulation, carrots support retinal health and visual signals, and sweet potatoes stabilize blood sugar and fuel neurotransmitters. Combined, these effects enhance mental performance, sharpen visual processing, and support confidence in daily life. Studies consistently show that diets rich in these vegetables contribute to long-term cognitive and retinal health, reduce age-related decline, and help maintain independence. The key is consistency and regularity, not perfection. Incorporating these foods into everyday meals gradually builds resilience in the nervous system, allowing both the brain and eyes to work in sync, supporting clearer vision, better memory, and steadier focus throughout the day. Rebuilding confidence and clarity. Improving the brain-eye connection goes beyond physical health. It also restores confidence, independence, and clarity. Clearer vision and sharper cognitive function affect daily activities like reading, cooking, driving, and social engagement, enhancing quality of life. Consistently including these root vegetables in meals provides tangible benefits, from reduced mental fog to stronger visual processing. Moreover, the act of preparing and consuming nourishing foods fosters mindfulness, intentionality, and a sense of empowerment. Over time, these consistent choices strengthen neural pathways, improve circulation, and reduce fatigue, laying a foundation for long-term cognitive and visual health. By focusing on simple, achievable actions, you can integrate these dietary strategies into your life without stress or overwhelm. This approach encourages sustainable habits that support mental and visual performance rather than relying on temporary fixes or costly interventions. A closing thoughts, hope, and momentum. Vision and memory decline can feel inevitable, but small, consistent interventions make a real difference. Beetroot, carrots, and sweet potatoes support circulation, retinal function, and sustained energy, helping maintain cognitive and visual performance. This is not a magic cure. It is a practical, evidence-based approach that works by giving the body what it needs to function optimally. Every small choice, every root added to your meals, helps rebuild and maintain neural connections between the eyes and brain. Health is built gradually, through repeated intentional decisions rather than instant solutions. You are never too late to support your body, nourish your brain, and protect your vision. With consistent effort, each bite becomes a step toward clearer thinking, sharper eyesight, and a stronger connection between mind and body. Over time, these choices cultivate energy, focus, and clarity in everyday life. Practical meal ideas to get started. To make these root vegetables part of your routine, try simple combinations. Breakfast could include mashed sweet potato with a sprinkle of cinnamon and a spoonful of yogurt or nut butter for stable energy. Lunch might feature a salad with shredded carrots and beetroot, or a smoothie blended with these roots and half a banana. Dinner could include roasted beetroot, carrots, and sweet potato with olive oil and herbs, served with your preferred protein source. Even occasional servings across the week create meaningful benefits. Preparation can be flexible: bake, steam, roast, or mash. Over time, including these roots regularly in your diet strengthens neural pathways, improves circulation, and provides antioxidants for both the eyes and the brain. This simple, practical approach helps maintain focus, visual clarity, and overall cognitive health. Mindful eating for long-term benefits. Food is more than fuel. It is a tool to reconnect with your body and enhance mental function. Engaging your senses while preparing these root vegetables, chopping, stirring, smelling, and tasting, stimulates additional neural pathways, reinforcing brain-eye communication. Mindful eating also encourages attention, presence, and awareness, which complement the nutritional benefits. By combining nutrient-rich roots with thoughtful preparation and intentional eating, you create a daily routine that supports cognitive performance, visual clarity, and mental energy. This practice reinforces the connection between what you eat and how your brain and eyes function. Small, intentional actions compound over time, building resilience in neural networks and helping sustain mental sharpness and visual accuracy throughout daily life.